so much, sir. Professor Dr. Maya Shankar ji, HOD of Department of History, Patna University, and wife of ex-law minister Mr. Ravi Shankar ji, an executive member of Angikar Development Society.
We have Dr. Maya Shankar ji virtually to address us. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So good afternoon to everyone and happy Teachers' Day as well. You know, today's day is not a day that we just wish and next year we forget everything. You know, education is something which actually makes your personality. And I feel that a teacher in a classroom is only one aspect of that personality. A teacher is someone who actually builds up the personality of the students, not only through knowledge, but making them into good human beings. And that should be the goal of every teacher, I think. Every teacher. Just imparting education, knowledge from the book should not be the only goal of the teacher. Every teacher has to see that the students, how they build up their personality, what is their thinking, how they become good human beings. So today is a day we actually celebrate that. This is also, I can say, a way of expressing that today that there are many teachers who are not very serious about their job. They think, if I get my student pass and the student passes, I think my job is finished. I think it never ends. Today my students are still connected with me although I have retired. And this is a relationship which is built up between a student and a teacher, which goes on for, I think, throughout your life. And that should be the relationship. And this relationship is built not only on the knowledge which is imparted by the teacher, but also by her own personality, her or his personality, her thinking, and how we can make these students into good human beings. And also, not only good human beings, a true nationalist. That is very, very important. You have to feel for your country. Likewise, as you feel for your parents, you feel for your school, you have to feel for your country. And then only we can say, as teachers, we can say, yes, I am proud of my student. A student's responsibility is not confined within the four walls of the classroom. One thing which has to be kept in mind by every student, whichever place you belong to, from wherever you come, you have to maintain the respect of that, of that institution. If you come from your house, you have to maintain the respect of that house. You have to see that your parents are never let down by you. You go to a school, you have to see that this is a school institution where I am going to study and build my career, build my life. I have to maintain the respect of that institution, the well-being of that institution. You go to college, there again it is your responsibility. So for a student, the responsibility does not end, and even for a teacher, I think, this responsibility does not end. It never ends, and it will never end. If it ends, that means that neither you were not a good teacher, nor the students did not imbibe anything good from you. अगर कोई भी स्टूडेंट अपने टीचर से कुछ अच्छी बातों को लेता है, उसको अपना रोल मॉडल बनाता है, चाहे वो कोई भी टीचर हो, तो आप समझ लें कि वो बच्चा जो है वो कहीं ना कहीं भविष्य में जाके बहुत अच्छा करेगा. You see, we have to keep in mind as teachers also, I feel that I think we have to keep in mind, and even the students, they have to keep in mind that together we have to play the role of building up the nation. If we don't build up the nation, where are we going to stay and what is the life we are going to lead? What quality of life we are going to lead? That is something which is very important. अगर आप पैसे कमाने की होड़ में लग जाते हैं and your approach becomes very materialistic, I think you are just going for peace for a certain period of your life. But if you want to go for eternal peace, if you want to have a very satisfied life, I think you have to become a good human being. And these things, it comes, duties also come with responsibilities. We have to become responsible as student. Maybe आगे चल के आप में से भी कोई टीचर बनेगा. आप कैसा अपना उदाहरण देंगे? जो अच्छा टीचर होता है उसको सब कोई रिस्पेक्ट करता है, सब कोई उसको इज्जत देता है. और जो अच्छा टीचर नहीं होता तो उसके क्लास में भी स्टूडेंट्स को जाने का मन नहीं करता है. तो हमें क्या बनना है? What we have to become. So I feel that as a teacher, I feel that we have a lot of responsibility because we have not to build a home or an institution, but we have to build a country, a nation. We have to build a country and a nation, and that should be the aim of each and every one of us as teacher or as student. So I do look up to my students that they do contribute in some way or the other in the development of the country. You have to respect your teachers, you have to respect your parents. जो parents होते हैं वो हमारे सबसे पहले teachers होते हैं. Today we find that the younger generation are becoming very restive. They are becoming very, you can say, aggressive. They are restless, they want to do a lot of things. But my point is that you can do whatever you want to do, but please, first of all, you begin with a very, very stable life where you love the guardianship of the parents, of the grandparents, of your brothers and sisters and the teachers. पहले जहाँ से knowledge लेना है वो लेना चाहिए, उसके बाद जीवन में आप जो भी करना चाहें आप कर सकते हैं. Because power without knowledge is very, very harmful and it will not do good for the country. That is very, very sure. I am very sure about it. That power without knowledge is nothing. You have to have knowledge, you have to have a good personality, you have to have a good mind, you have to have a good heart, and you have to be a good human being. That is what I would like to convey on this day. And personally speaking, I can tell you that today also, like so many students, they are calling up, they are sending me messages, and they are remembering the days when I used to teach them. That is something which really makes us proud and which really makes me happy. That at least in a very, very small way, I am able to contribute something to the society. That if I am making up good students, building up good students, responsible students, nationalistic students, which is very important today, then I think my job is done, but it never ends. That done thing, it never happens, it goes on and on so long you are there on this earth. You keep on contributing, you keep on talking, you keep on working hard towards making a good nation. So that is what I would like to convey to my students and my teachers. The teachers, I request you, never think, पढ़ा दिया, मेरा काम हो गया. आपको एक स्टूडेंट उसकी बिल्डअप करना है, उसको अच्छे वैल्यूज देने हैं, उसको अच्छी सोच देनी है. बाकी तो ईश्वर के ऊपर है कि वो किसको क्या आगे बढ़ाते हैं, लेकिन हमारा ये उद्देश्य होता है that besides the book knowledge and besides the fact that you have to make the student very, very competitive, because the world is very competitive today, give him or her full knowledge you have also to make that student something you can say that good human being, a person which I also as a teacher will respect that student. That should also be there. I should feel proud of my student. That factor should be also very, very important. That is what I feel. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, DPS Bhagatpur. Arunima, thank you so much. Rajeshji, thank you so much for providing me with this opportunity to talk to the teachers, because it's a very, very responsible job as a teacher. एक बार किसी ने मेरे से कहा कि भाई हम लोग तो देश को बनाते हैं, कोई लीडर थे, उन्होंने मेरे कैजुअली कहा कि हम लोग तो देश को बनाते हैं। तो हमने कहा कि भाई आप तो देश को बनाते हैं, हम आपको बनाते हैं। तो ये टीचर की बहुत बड़ी भूमिका होती है, बहुत बड़ी भूमिका होती है कि हम कैसे आदमी को बना रहे हैं, किस सांचे में उसको ढाल रहे हैं और हम उसको किस ओर ले जा रहे हैं, किस दिशा में ले जा रहे हैं। So this is something which is very, very important, and we have to keep this in mind. And as teachers, I think this is a very important role which we have to play. And this role will go on lifelong. I tell you, because if you're a good teacher, students will always look up to you, even when they have become fathers or mothers or whatever it is, and they have done well in their life. They will always remember their teacher if you have done really good for them. So thank you very much. And I'm very happy that I'm able to talk to you on this day. I know this virtual thing, at times it becomes a problem. But yes, of course, if I'm able to convey my ideas and my good wishes to quite a number of people, which I can see they are sitting and listening to me, I'm very, very grateful to the school for providing me with this opportunity that to talk to you and to at least, like give my mind, to them as to what I feel as a teacher. And on this day, I think it is every day we have to celebrate. Our responsibility does not end here today itself. It goes on, as I said, lifelong. हम लोग की जिम्मेवारी कभी नहीं खत्म होती है। जब बच्चों को पढ़ाने की बात, उनको मोल्ड करने की बात, उनको दिशा दिखाने की बात आती है, our responsibility never ends, and it should not end also, I think. So thank you very much. Thank you.